Well, I am fixing working pants, and I want to show you what I'm going to do if this kind of problem occurs. This is the belt, and hello, we have this hole. Well. Many times I have problems with buttonhole, but this buttonhole, it's wonderful. It's whole and we can use it. It's not broken, but here's fabric broken. So I do use, and I want to show you the method that I use on the pants that I want to fix. Now I am working on this pen. This is working pants. I am putting patches. Yes, you know me. The holes. There are a lot of holes that I am covering. Okay, so you see it, the outside, and I showed you the hole, the inside. Yes. Now what I'm going to do, this is not important. Important is I want to address that, because many times I showed you how I am working on that patches and how I am closing that holes. But here all the time you have to have in your stash another pants. So I did try to rip it up, the pieces, and then I said, okay, let's open the camera and I want to show you the tips and tricks, how wonderful you can do it without thinking twice. The pants. Open the belt. This is different belt, and I really don't mind as long as it fits. It fits even a little bit millimeter. It fits, you know, it's fixed like a glove. And why I wanna do the buttonhole, because this buttonhole I am not sure, and we need to check, and I'm gonna check if this buttonhole it fit and won't open, so I wouldn't change it. But if the buttonhole is too big, you have two choices. Either you make it smaller with the needle and a thread, you know, just limit it, or you can use this kind of the original one. I'm gonna try and do one side. If the client won't be happy, I will do it the other. So what I need to do is I need to open the stitches here. I did open the stitches on the one, a little helper that will help me. And then I'll go back to you and show you what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do the miracles of fixing clothing. Remember, when you need to cut the fabric or you need to cut the garment, you have to think that you need to have enough for the seam allowance. It is important. So I will show it to you. This is going like 2.5 inches or 6.5 centimeters. So this is where I'm gonna cut, and very important, make a mark. Make a mark. The mark, it will help you. Okay, mark it when you're gonna cut it. So I did open, and needs a little bit more, just on the safe side, because seam allowance and everything, those working pants, and it is important that you should fix them proper way. And I can tell you a secret, the client will come back and like it the way that my client do. All right, here you go. So exactly the same. I'm gonna measure on the other belt that I'm planning. Okay, or either you can put together, you know, and do the markings, or you just take the measurement tape and do the markings. Okay, so any mark will do. I will measure before I'm gonna cut, because I need a seam allowance. So we need to go another centimeter, or for 5/8 to add to the seam allowance. I'm gonna measure again, not to make mistake, and then I'm gonna cut, and then I'm gonna transfer. Okay, I need, okay, now, and we need to have seam allowance. I will cut straight, so yes, we have a little bit more on the safe side, you know. Here you go, and this is where you gonna add here too, so cut it less. It means you don't cut exactly the same, you cut less because you need seam allowance. Seam allowance, seam allowance, seam allowance. Well, a little bit hesitation, yes. A little bit of butterflies in the stomach, yes. But I have to do it because, well, this needs to go. Gone. Okay, so this part I will put in the pocket for a client to show it that this one will go. Now, on the safe side, I'm gonna open and I'm gonna try to squeeze it in to see, maybe it will do me the problems. So I will see it, you know. Just try on, don't be worried about it, you know. Well, it looks like it's wanna go inside and still and fit, you see. Okay, remember, you need to open a little bit more to get yourself under the sewing machine, because if you didn't open enough space, you won't be able to get it. Here you go. And I'm not afraid of the stitch because this is fixing, so nobody's gonna model with it, you know. It's working pants. Okay, so here you go, and I'm showing you because I want to encourage you to do the same. Here you go. Okay, all right, I have enough space, I have seam allowance. Don't forget, they need to open here also, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to connect together if there is some stitches that holding it together, the fabric, you know. And here you go, don't forget that, okay? It is important. Later on you go in and you do the stitches. If you hesitate, let's do hesitation together. Have a questions, ask me, and I will tell you. I will encourage you, and I will tell you, oof, I was waiting for this kind of work to get along, that I can do it and I can show it to you, that you can do it too. All right. Woo, a little bit of... This is it. I got it. So there is no way back. If I'm wrong, I can take another pair of pants and I need to look for another piece. But this is important for me, that I see, I'm measuring, I'm looking, and you look too, because it is important that you should look from all the other sides. Open all of the seams that on the way, all of the folding seams that on the way. It is important that you should get rid of them, because they will give you problems under the sewing machine. And to cut the timing under the sewing machine, I'm not going to show you, this is not a problem, but I will come back to you and I will show it to you, the stitch itself. Please note that I am trying to squeeze. I did attach it, yes, I didn't tell you that, okay. You can use iron or finger press, and I will cut the edges later. I just want to be sure that it fits in perfectly, that I didn't make any mistakes. Here you go. I did give a little stitch on top. I didn't see that I need to give another inch here, but I will do it. Well, what you're thinking. Write me comments below, and don't forget subscribe to my channel. It is important. I'm trying to show you the work here, so at least you can support me. Subscribe, give me likes, and write comments below. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go on the sewing machine, and I would like to close this stitch. I am pulling out all the folds here that they shouldn't be on the way, because you know, too much bulk, it's heavy and it's hard to close it up. I will close it up and I will show it to you, my latest work. All right, I'm done, and I would like to show you how I did it. I hope that you like it. There's a little bit light missing because of the sun, but here you go. I hope that you like my idea, and why don't you write me which country you are watching me from? Here you go. This is the leftover that I'm gonna hang to the client here, and I will show it to the client what I did. Besides that, I fixed the pants and everything else. And we will see if it's gonna be too wide, so I will give couple of stitches with thread and needle, and I will close it if it should be too tight. Need to ask the client. Here you go. Well, I see you next time. Bye bye.